Hey, 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 beautiful spirits out there. Hope you're doing great today. It's Amy coming back at you from a beautiful place in my universe. Beautiful mountains. We're in Maine, USA. Look at this. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're receiving amazing energy. Hope you're giving off your great light that you truly are as well. Folks, today we are talking about ownership. We're going to talk about ownership and where the true authority lies. Okay, so what's happened is we have had a sense of false ownership. We have been taught in our world that the authority comes from the state, comes from our parents, comes from teachers, comes from coaches, comes from pastors, comes from priests, comes from friends, comes from the government, comes from the IRS, comes from everything outside ourselves. And this couldn't be further from the truth. The truth is that authority lies within each and every one of us. We are all born equal. We all have the same rights, and we all own ourselves. So today we're going to talk about false ownership, authority, the true authority, where that lies, and we're going to talk about parenting a little bit because we have a son, and this is how we're living. We are his guides. He is true authority of his own self, and we'll get into that. So first, folks, we have to start by identifying who we are. And that's why Love-A-Lution is so important, and we stress knowing thyself is extremely important because this is where it all begins. Okay, so we are creators, we are creators, we are queens and kings, we are creators, we are creators, and we own ourselves. Okay, so this is very, very important. And then we have to understand, why did we incarnate here? Are we just here because of random events? Are we just here to live a life that's chaotic and full of suffering? Or are we here to align with nature, natural laws in the universe? Are we here to align with truth? There is an objective truth. So, folks, authority comes from within. You are an infinite spirit, boundless, infinite, limitless spirit. Okay? You are a soul in a body. Some people will say your soul is outside of your body. You are the invisible part of you that you can't see. That is the true authority. And what we have done is place authority outside of ourselves. We have broken the connection between our soul and our body. Okay, we own our own body, folks. And through this whole pandemic, through everything we've been through, we have been taught that authority comes from outside. Someone else owns our body, you guys, and this is called slavery. And that is what it's called. When someone else owns you, that is called slavery. That is from when the kings and the queens were around slaying people and bossing them around. Was that moral? No, it was immoral, you guys. Slavery is immoral. The government owning us, the state owning us, is immoral. And so when we start to understand the true authority comes within us, we start to take our power back. And this is extremely, extremely important on our journey, is to take our power back and to know where the real truth lies. So the false ownership, you guys, starts at a very young age. It starts in our home. It starts in our schools. It starts when we're very young, and we are taught not to listen to our hearts, not to listen to our souls as children. We are taught to obey rules and obey our parents and teachers because they are authority outside of ourselves. And what we're doing is we're setting up our children to be good, obedient slaves, unfortunately. And this stems all from false ownership. We weren't taught that we do own our own body. We do have the right to make our own choices. The cabal, the elite, the scum at the top, you guys, they don't think we're able to take care of ourselves. They think we're sheep and we need to be herded. We need to be controlled. And this is because we lost who we are. We forgot who we are, and that's how they're able to control us. So the false ownership starts at a very young age. When we're being raised, we are taught that we're someone else's property. We're someone else's property. Other people can tell us what to do. Other people decide for us what our choices will be in life. And what happens is the disconnection from our heart and soul gets further and further and further away from being connected. Okay? And this is a big, 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 big problem that we are facing. People in our world have put responsibility, all of their responsibility, onto someone else, thinking that it's all taken care of. When in fact, in all truth, is where we take full responsibility for our property, for our body. We take full responsibility for self-defense. We take full responsibility for our food. We start to take full responsibility for our health. This is a big one, is taking responsibility for our own health, pulling the power back into our own hands, because we have had someone else, like a doctor or a nurse, someone else being authority over us. Their authority over us because we've given them our free will. We've given them our birthright. We've handed it over. So the good thing is, nobody owns you. The good thing is, we can take our power back. We can say no. We can stand up for ourselves. We can say, no, you will not own me. No, I will not be your slave. And that's what the Luv-A-Lution is all about. Taking back our power, pulling out of the matrix, pulling out of the power that be, pulling out of the corporations that rule our world. Because remember, it's false ownership. It's not true. Okay? Government, the state, it's all an illusion, you guys. It's not true. The only truth is love in this 3D realm. And letting go of those fears is extremely important. Okay, so being a mom, I've learned a lot. I'm my son's guide. I am not his authority. I'm not teaching him that authority comes outside of himself. My partner and I are teaching him that he owns his own body. He is a sovereign being. We guide him. We align his behaviors with natural law. We teach him the laws of the universe. We have been aligning with truth in nature, and that is the balance of everything. When you connect with these laws of nature, you see amazing results in your life. So, 2 different types of parenting we're going to go into right now. There's authoritarian parenting, you guys, and then there's conscious parenting, which is teaching our kids common sense and being a guide to them in this journey here on planet Earth. So authoritarian parenting teaches our children there's a such thing as authority out of ourselves. Authority comes from outside of ourselves. Authority comes from outside of ourselves. And so we start to be programmed this way. So if these are things that authoritarian parenting you might hear a lot of. Sit down. Shut up. I'm the parent. I'm the boss. Okay, how many times have we heard that? So these first 7 years of our children's life are extremely important. They're being programmed, and everything that is happening to them is being downloaded into their subconscious programming. Our subconscious brain is like a recording system. It's a tape recorder, and all we have to do is press play. When we're older, we're going off of set programs. So if we teach our children that authority comes from outside of them, we will create acceptance to authority. We will create children that do not question outside authority. We have children that go along with whatever they're being told without questioning it. And this is very dangerous, you guys. So what happens is when we accept that authority comes from outside of ourselves, it eventually leads to complete confusion, and chaos because we have not taught them about natural law. We have not taught them about the objective truth in nature that is a science that states we are not supposed to be causing any harm. And if we do, we will see terrible things in our reality. This is called natural law, and there are consequences for our actions. And so what we need to do as parents, what we need to do as humans, what we need to do as friends, aunts, uncles, aunts, cousins, we need to teach our youth these objective, natural law truths in the universe that are a science that will create freedom in our world. So no matter what bloodline, no matter how much money, no matter what college you go to, no matter how many votes, outside authority is all an illusion. I own myself. I create my reality. I am all that ever was, is, and can be. I am free. So extremely, extremely important, you guys. False ownership. We've been told we do not own ourselves. We've been told that outside authority exists, and this couldn't be further from the truth. The only authority is within yourself. So it gives you a lot of confidence and a lot of empowerment to know that we have birthrights. We have birthrights. We can choose how we want to live. We can choose what our behaviors are. We can align with natural law. We have natural law on our side, universal law, cosmic law, God's law on our side. And that is the most important thing, my friends. Say no when you want to say no. Say yes when you want to say yes. But always go to your soul first, your heart, yourself. Be there for yourself. Love-A-Lution to you all. Folks, if you haven't tried it, try this amazing all-in-one superfood. This is an energy immunity booster. It's high in vitamins and minerals, you guys. Very high in iodine, magnesium, potassium, so many vitamins and minerals, vitamin A, B, K, C, D, K. Get it today, lovealution.net. Thank you for your support. Also, we have amazing hats available, you guys. The pine cone resembles our higher awareness, rising in awareness, rising in truth, and aligning our behaviors with natural law. Love-A-Lution is knowing thyself to love thyself, like we're talking about today, taking back our ownership, owning ourselves, and taking full responsibility of our actions. Whatever happens to us is our own responsibility. We cannot put that into the hands of other people. We need to own our own stuff. Take responsibility today. The false ownership is without yourself, but the real ownership, authority is within. Folks, this has been a great video today. I love you so much. So happy to share truth with you guys. This is what it's all about, sharing truth. Because we can have an amazing world for all of us here if we align with objective morality. Love thyself to love others, folks. Check out our merch, lovealution.net. Spreadshirt. Check us out. Thank you for the support. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Don't forget you own yourself. Nobody else has ownership over you. That is all false authority that you have believed. That isn't true. Love thyself. Peace. Be real. Peace. Love, truth, and freedom for all.